Hey y'all, I am Malaceo. Welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe. Comment if you like, and if you have any questions about my videos or anything like that, because right now I'm doing a Vlogmas series, and I'm mostly talking about getting ready to travel, getting ready to transition and leave the US. So once again, like and subscribe and comment any questions or just anything that you want to below. Don't do nothing crazy though. Anywho, today is day, I don't know, 18 or 19th of Vlogmas. So today I am talking about my New Year's resolution when it comes to my business. I will be talking about personal resolutions tomorrow. So for this video, I had to really do some like overall thinking and figuring out, because I was waiting for pretty much like a final say so with like my finances and what my goals were and what I was saving and stuff like that. So now that I have the answer to all of that, I have decided that I will be focusing mainly on getting my other two YouTube channels monetized. That's including this one and my other one that is pretty much like a 3D walkthrough. So my business is pretty much interior design, but the way that I'm going about it is that I'm presenting creativity, design solutions, and things of that nature. But on the back end, I will be also providing consultations and things like that. I don't want to keep myself too busy, because I am pretty much on a sabbatical type of situation after I leave here. I wanted to pretty much rest. I wanted to regain my creativity, my individualism, and be able to focus on putting energy into my content creation. Because like, for example, this channel, I need to fully learn how to edit, how to look into, like, to some extent, some type of travel vlogging, gaining some type of following, gaining some type of community where we, especially like as Black women, can talk about traveling, going overseas, to leave the US, to not leave the US, and things of that nature. But on the back end, I already have a monetized YouTube channel, but I wanted to get it to a point where the growth is much faster. So I had to, watch, other videos and do more training and stuff like that to make it consistent, because, once you do it, and even though you're consistent with the videos, then things change and stuff like that. So I need to re-up on just YouTube algorithm, the YouTube platform, thumbnails, everything. I just need to do a complete refresh on how to do everything, especially with these other two channels getting started and me continuing my other channel. So me, just myself, pumping out content for 3 different YouTube channels. For the most part, I do want my income to be more passive, to say. So when I say passive, I decided that I wanted, like, even with my travel vlogging and stuff like that, I will be, you talk about food and stuff like that, but I wanted to sort of hone in on interiors and architecture and things like that, and sort of just talk about it and showcase it and stuff like that. I think, talking about certain things, and, when people do the same walking tours and stuff like that, it's like, oh, that's a big building. But I feel like, for an interior design perspective, even with like stores and layouts and just like homes or apartments and stuff like that, especially like with tiny living and stuff like that, and me going straight over to Southeast Asia, I feel like my perspective and me putting in my 2 cents about just, just design and stuff like that, like, it's going to be a regular vlog, but it's not going to be so much of a, what is it, like, I guess a home design tour type of situation. Like, it's not going to be that structured. It's going to be more free flowing, So I will be going to places, and when I see shrines and stuff like that, it's not like, oh, this is cool. Like I go to these places because I've done research and I'm intrigued with like architecture, interior design. So I will have a different perspective overall to even talk about it. Okay. So with that, like I said, you know, there's the editing that I need to learn. There's alternatives to things like Photoshop that I had to do research about and that I had to find. And now I had to sort of like relearn that because like I pretty much worked with Photoshop my entire career. So now I think it's like Affinity 2 or something like that. I just found out about it like maybe 2 days ago. So I have to completely watch videos and stuff like that to even see if it's plausible and it's something that I want to do. So there's like a big learning curve that I have to go through to even get myself to the situation that I want to get to, where I'm making videos and everything is like coming to me and I have like a really good workflow. Like, for example, if I have like a 10-minute vlog or a 10-minute video, I'll know, okay, this is going to take me 30 minutes to edit versus I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Like I want to present, you know, a brand and a personality other than me, you know, just sitting here talking to you guys. I wanted to have something like that. But with that, it comes experience. Another form of revenue is I am good at like, you know, 3D renderings and stuff like that for like interiors and stuff. Like I really love doing that and making a design come alive. And it's for me having my creativity in my head and me making the walkthrough videos for you guys to see the creativity and inspiration for interiors. Because a big thing that I've noticed over my career is that I understand why the industry does what they do. For example, HDTV. I'm just gonna make it short. Yes, HDTV. A lot of the, okay, for the trend, for example, like the navy blue cabinets, they will push it, a trend and home in on a trend and push it and push it and push it and push it and push it. But they already knew that they was gonna have English green behind that. And they was going to start pushing that and pushing that and pushing that. It's almost like, for example, like technology. The PlayStation, whatever, the PlayStation 1, 2, 5, I don't know. So example, the PlayStation 4. They pushed it, greatest thing ever, push it, push it, push it, push it, push it. But they already know what they're going to do. They already know, they already have the capabilities of PlayStation 10. They already know what it's going to be 10 years from now. And even with every industry, you have the people in the background. It's like, okay, this is what people want. This is what people are looking for. This is something that people may gravitate towards. This is how people are feeling. These are people's emotions. So, quote unquote, even with like, especially like paint companies, this is the paint color of the year. Even when you have like new releases and you have like a furniture company, and they'll be like, this is what, you know, this is the height and the epitome of a living room. Cause like, you know, you have these conventions and all this stuff that comes together and, you know, long story short, cause I'm getting very technical about it, sorry. But long story short, professions in general give to civilians or the general public. They give to people in bite sizes to people to buy and consume and, you know, wrap their head around what's being presented. So it's not just money, it's just for people as a populace, because you still got to do ads, you got to get it out for people to see it and consume it. Now, people, where I come in at, I feel like, is that people don't know until you show them. It is a person who designs cars. It's their idea to be innovative. It is my idea. I mean, not my idea, but like it's my job, I feel like, to be innovative, as it is my profession. I should be able to be, we should, not just being creative, but we should have a sector in every community of just in general, across the board, of people who are innovators in their profession, people who are creative. And I feel like as an interior designer, being creative and putting out creativity necessarily isn't as forthcoming as you may think. So I have a lot of crazy, unorthodox ideas, and you might just see a flat, picture of it or something like that, versus me making a complete 3D rendering. So with the 3D rendering, I will be making money from AdSense, from people watching the videos, but I'll also have an overall shopping list, and I will get money from the shopping list on the back end of most of the products that's going to be in there. And for the meantime, because it's just me, the shopping list, will be free, because I don't have time to go back and change it and then change it in the, it's not going to happen, So I want everything to be in there. If you guys are going to pay for something, everything needs to be there and available. If it's not, then it's just going to be free. So I need to get a following. I need to get people coming in. I need to get people watching my videos. And I have my monetized channel that's already like that for the most part, except for it explains interior design styles. Like, for example, I have a video about farmhouse modern kitchens. It'll show you examples, but there'll be still images, but there'll be, a voiceover speaking about decor and decorating, and it'll show you a series of ideas on how to decorate. And I'll also have a shopping list and a mood board for the overall general products that I would say, like, hey, this is farmhouse modern. You have your kitchen. You don't want to be looking for all the stuff like farmhouse modern, this, that, the other. Just go through the shopping list, buy everything, buy one thing. That's just there for you to help you funnel through your ideas, because it's more of a, these are just regular, things that's out there, things that's popular, stuff that people might have questions about, but they don't necessarily want to pay for a designer to design for them, fully. And then there's this channel. So I want to also home in on 3D and start making my own digital art. And I'm pretty excited about it. I have a lot of ideas out there, and they've been floating around for years. And I just wanted to home in on it and pretty much gather it together, because it's almost like a collage, but it's like a 3D collage, and me pulling everything together, and even photos. It's just I'm trying to think of what is it going to really look like in real life, and what are going to be my collections, what my collections are going to be called, what it's going to be revolved around. I already have it in my head. It's just that doing everything else, you don't have time to just sit there and think and evolve, So yeah, I'm just really, really happy about being able to, even though when I leave, people say, you don't want to be working during the sabbatical, but for me, it's not like I'm working. It's just, I'm just gathering all the things that I need to gather and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's my New Year's resolution. Long story, not necessarily short, but long story. And just to recap, getting my other YouTube channels monetized, getting the monetized channel that I have now, making sure that it gets up to par and making as much money as I need it to make. Finalizing my new digital products and selling my digital products. And I do have some digital art and stuff now, but I'm trying to, and then also pushing that, and anything that encompass the success of my other two YouTube channels and my third, well, all three of my YouTube channels, but my other two YouTube channels being monetized. And I'm trying to get them monetized in the next 6 months. So a little bit after my birthday, I want my other two YouTube channels to be monetized. So with that, I know that that is a lot to think about and handle, but like I said, it's just something that I really like to do, and I'm inspired by it. And hopefully you guys will, you know, you'll like it. You'll be inspired by the videos that I talk about here, and at least you can probably get a snippet, you know, if you want to talk, like, I mean, if it's my hair, if it's me leaving the US, if it's the traveling, if it's the business side, interior, art, you know, the behind the scenes of everything, you know, I'm just hoping that I'm putting it out there. That's what I'm saying in this video, that I want a community and I want to help other people, especially like people my age, women my age, little girls my age, from my background. Like, you can do this. And once again, it's not, you know, things might be seeming like it's bad, but sometimes maybe it's just a train of, and sometimes it's just a train of thought. Sometimes you should process it as, what did she say? She's like, yeah, is things falling apart or things coming together? Is things not working in your life because they need to be removed from your life so you can actually do what you want to do and what you're meant to do? Because I believe they're both the same. I do. And maybe all this holding on to stuff is like hurting you when it, you know, your destiny is coming to you, or your prayers is getting answered, however you want to feel about it. You know, you don't, I mean, I don't want to say you don't know, because, you know, your discernment and stuff is different levels. It's up to you. It's your life. But do what you got to do. Do what you want. Okay? Do what you want. So, I am Malaceo once again. Thank you for watching my video. Like, subscribe, and comment if you want to. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.